Hey boos, in this video, I give commentary based on my opinion. Nothing is to be taken as factual. We are just here to have conversation. We don't expose and we don't sip tea on this channel. I'm giving you real talk straight, no chaser. Let's see if you can handle it.
Cause I'm a boss. I haven't done anything for you to be proud of.
Of course you have. You are marrying a man who can support you.
Hi ladies, it's Yoni and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about a girl that went viral on TikTok for giving a story time about a girls trip where one of the girls only brought $135. Now, to my understanding, they booked a all-inclusive resort style vacation stay, and for you to partake in any extracurricular activity or any excursions, that was going to require extra funds on the side. Now, before we get into today's video, I'm just going to give you a fair warning to my more mature audience that this is for my younger audience on my platform. If you want to stick around and later give the girls some advice, I would greatly appreciate it. This story time is really for the 20-somethings that are trying to figure it out. Their funds are low and they still want to travel. So if you want to stick around and give the girls some advice, like I said, I would greatly appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get into this story time.
This is why I deadass don't do group trips. I don't do girls trips. Every time I travel, I always travel with one person. That's my best friend. Because why I just came back from Cabo and one of the girls did not bring no bread to the trip. So story time on why the fuck I will never do a girls trip again. So mind you, before I even booked the trip, my intuition told me not to go on the trip. Like I was the last person to book. I spoke to my mom. She told me to follow my gut. She told me not to book. But it was one of my homegirls' birthday and I never ever celebrated her birthday with her. So I was just like, I like traveling. Fuck it, I'll pop out to the trip. The reason I wanted to go wasn't because of her though. It was because of the people she was inviting to the trip. So I was just like, if I'm gonna go, I'm not gonna go if she invites just her friends. I'm gonna invite somebody myself. And I did. I invited my man. My man, that's not my man, but he is my man, but that's a whole nother story for next time. And before y'all even say anything, I asked her first before we made the trip to go together because she knows him and we normally hang out together, so she was okay with it. Plus, it's also good to have a male figure around that you can trust because girls like to drink. And he looked out for us the whole trip. So fast forward to Thursday. Before we went on the trip, we left Friday morning at 5 a.m. We all went to my friend's birthday dinner. We're going to call her Keisha. Keisha had her birthday dinner the night before. She invited two other girls, and one of the girls was going on the trip with us. We're going to call the other girl Imani. We all ordering, having a good time. But like Imani vibe from like the very jump is throwing me the fuck off. Like she gives like pick me, yes man, I'm a fan type of vibe. You know, one of those girls that you can peep just follows you around because she just wants to be like accepted so bad. Yeah, she was one of those girls. But I'm like, not my friend, not my problem. So she can do whatever the hell she want to do. But one thing about it, I can read a person and I'm never wrong. Every person she brought around me, I told them exactly who they were. And before they even showed them who the fuck they was, I was right. But we ordering, we tasting food. I'm vibing with the girl that's sitting next to me. She didn't go on the trip. But when the bill came, the bill was like $798 or something like that. That's valid for 4 people. Especially since we went to a nice restaurant. Mind you, if you do the math, it was only $181 per person. My bad, this was the receipt. It was $724. So I put it on my card because like, I didn't really care. Everybody sent me their bread automatically. The other 2 girls sent me their bread. All of a sudden, her Cash App is not working. Her Zelle is not working. Her Venmo is not working. Her PayPal is not working. Her Apple Pay is not working. Talking about, oh, it must be the service. How come everybody's service was great when they sent me my bread? Now it's your turn. Your service is bad. Come to find out, this girl shorted me $46. And I was definitely pissed about it because, girl, I don't even know you for you to be owing me bread. She was like, oh, did you pay yet or can I tap? Girl, obviously you saw me put my card down for the whole bill. That's why everybody sent me the bread. I told her I paid. She showed me she only had $135 in her bank account. Why do you only have $135 in your bank account? We leave tomorrow. So I'm like, maybe she gets paid tomorrow because it was Thursday and we left on a Friday. So she sent me the bread and I got the bread of $135 and she was just like, I owe you $46. So I'm like, okay, thinking she's going to pay me tomorrow because it's Friday. Yeah, I never got that bread. And once I peeped, that's all the money she had in her bank account. Oh, I was tight. Because she texted me silently, so nobody knew she shorted me the bread. I didn't even tell the birthday girl until like 2 days into the trip because I didn't want to embarrass her, feel me? So we booked 2 different packages. So they booked their own package and I booked my own package with my man. So our flights was 2 different flights, but we were like an hour away from each other. On the flight, I told this boy and I was just like, I promise you, she did not come to the trip with no bread. She shorted me $46. She only had $135 in her bank account. I don't know how much she gets paid tomorrow, but she's not giving me that bread back and I'm already tight. Might know, she's older than me and my homegirl Keisha. But I was like, I'm not going to let this ruin the trip. It's just $46. I'll swallow it. I'll ask her for the bread after the trip is done. We all land. We all Gucci. Everything is good. Good vibes. Like, I'm letting go of the bread. It's fine. But I already know, like, I don't like her personality and I don't like her aurora. Like, it's something about her is just, like, throwing me off. So now, we're out there for my homegirl birthday. I expect her to get wasted, drunk. I'm out there to take care of her. Bro, I was a mom. I packed everything you could think of. Vitamin C, Advil, Alka-Seltzer. I had Zyrtec. I had everything you can think of you would need for a hangover, for stomach problems, for everything. Gas X. I had it. And it came in handy because on the first day, we was wheeling my homegirl out in a wheelchair at 7 p.m. because she got wasted. I was the only person that wasn't really drunk, me and my man, because like I like to pay attention to things, and I'm happy I am like that because I had to pull my homegirl out the pool and be like, baby, let's go. We're going back to the hotel room because you're done. She was turning up, but she was turning up a little too much, and people was recording, and you're not going to embarrass my friend. No. However, both of them fried their phones. Keisha and Imani, they both fried their phones in the pool. You know why Imani also fried her phone in the pool? Because she also got wasted. But she was being like, she was just following every single thing Keisha did. If Keisha took 10 shots, Imani took 10 shots. If Keisha was dancing on a boy, she found the boyfriend to dance on. For some reason, if Keisha dropped her phone in the pool, Imani just threw her phone in the pool. This is what I mean, like she was a yes man. She was a pick-me. So we get to the hotel room, and I'm trying to ask the girl that she's rooming with what's their room number. She's too drunk to remember. And my homegirl, she was blacked out drunk. Like, she was done for. Like, she was on the bed. She was fried. And I'm, like, trying to take care of her. Like, I'm, like, you know, making sure I take off her makeup because the pool, like, fried her makeup. I'm taking off, like, her bikini top, changing her. I change her into one of my man's shirts. We're, like, making sure she doesn't throw up. I'm giving her vitamin C. I'm giving her Alka-Seltzer water. And then when she did start throwing up, like, we took her to the bathroom. And my man took care of her the whole time. I even literally sat her up and blew dry her wig because her hair was soaked from the pool. And it was so cold in our room. I didn't want her to get sick the next day, and it threw us off the trip. So, like, I'm holding her, and I'm blow drying her hair and everything. And her homegirl is just being mad loud. Imani's just being mad loud. Like, she's screaming. She's, like, doing too much. She's, like, complaining about her phone being fried. I'm like, girl, my friend is drunk right now. Like, we'll deal with you later. You're good. I need to worry about her. And all she's talking about is, I need to text my man. I need to text my man. Y'all, she was talking about texting her man the whole time. How come your man didn't send you no bread for the trip? And here's T. She slept with somebody on the trip and had them give her $100. Girl, you sold yourself for $100? You slept with somebody for $100? So that's what it's giving. Because how did the money even come to play? How did he even send you $100? Like, how did he know you were broke? So now I'm getting overwhelmed because my homegirl is, like, throwing up all over the room. Like, I'm trying to take care of her, and this girl's just doing too much. So I'm like, all right, take me to you guys' room. And we're going to walk to the room together, and we're going to, like, grab some of her stuff so, like, I can tie her wig down and stuff like that. So she's just going to sleep in our room. And then when she wake up, she's Gucci. Because you seem well enough to just go to your room by yourself. You're not throwing up. You're good. So we walk to her room. This girl don't even know where her room is. So now I'm getting frustrated. Because I'm like, bro, like, this is mad irresponsible. Like, what if me and my man decide to just leave the pool while you guys were having fun? How are y'all getting back to y'all room? Because this girl couldn't even walk. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to call front desk, and I'm going to give them her first and last name because I know it. She didn't even know how to spell my homegirl first and last name. I was like, I'm going to give her the first and last name, and I'm just going to figure out what the room number is. And I did. While I'm on the phone, I hang up the phone, and I turn around, and this girl is in the bathroom. Mind you know, my man is in the bathroom holding my homegirl's hair back while she's throwing up. This girl is in the bathroom with her bikini bottom off. Like, coochie out, butt out, everything. In front of my man, talking about, like, oh, I got to pee, I got to pee. Girl, I don't care how drunk you are. If you're sober enough to walk around and you know you need to call your man, you know you need your Fendi shades, you know this, that, and third, you're well aware you need a charger, then you're well aware that you should not be pulling down your underwear in front of my man. Like, what? So now I'm livid. Like, I already don't like you. Now I really don't like you. So I walk in the bathroom. I told my man, like, let's get, you know, her out the bathroom. Like, I'm trying not to show how heated I was. I was like, let her go pee. Once she finished using the bathroom, we went back in the bathroom. And I helped my homegirl go back on the toilet so she continued like throwing it all up. And I start crying because I'm so pissed. And this girl had left to go, go back to her room or whatever the hell she was trying to do. I think she went to go get a charger. Not to mention, she took my charger with her, and I was the only person with an iPhone 15. Everybody else had the regular cord. I was the only one with a UBC cord. And I was the only one with all the information on my phone for my trip. And she took our key card, which would have been an extra $60 if it was lost. And she did lose our key card. So around 2 in the morning, my friend sober up. And we walked to her room because I wrote down their room number. And I'm like, oh, where's the key card? Where's my charger? She's like, oh, I didn't take it. Girl, yes, the fuck you did. And the reason why I know is because I'm mad prepared too prepared every time I'm going on vacation, especially if I'm going out the country. I unpack everything in the drawers. I take out the chargers. I plug one in one side of the bed and I plug the other in the other side of the bed. Before I even step outside, I unpack. So that's how I know you did take my charger, because you were sitting right on the bedside where my charger was at. And I left my room with a charger there, and you left my room with my charger gone. So who took my charger? She's like, oh, I didn't take it. I didn't take your key card. Girl, yeah, I know where I put my stuff. I'm the only one sober. You think I'm gonna listen to a drunk person talking about you didn't take my stuff? So now I'm getting heated as hell because my phone is on 5%. And I told her that. Y'all, she's talking about, oh, can I please use your phone? I just want to text my man to tell him I'm okay. Like, please, please, please. Girl, I'm on 5%. I need my phone so I can book my cab back home to the airport when we're leaving by tomorrow, and I don't have a charger, and none of y'all have the same charger I need for my phone, and you're worried about texting your man to make sure that you're okay. But this is getting long, so I'm gonna come back for part 2. So part 2 on why the fuck I would never go on another girl trip. If y'all haven't seen part 1, y'all gotta tap in because there's a lot going on. So what happened after this girl lost my key card and my charger? I had to go pay for a new one. And I had to beg people for another charger. Like, I was walking around the resort at 2 a.m. begging anybody if they had a USB-C, And I finally found 2 guys that would give me one. Like, I literally posted, shout out to the guys who gave me a charger. Because if it wasn't for them, I would have been fucked. Everything was closed. Like, there was no way I was going to get a charger. And I needed my phone by 7 a.m. that morning. So now fast forward to day 2. Yeah, all of that happened day 1. This is day 2 of what the fuck happened in Cabo. So I decided to be a good friend. I went to their room door to knock on the door to wake them up to make sure they still, they got breakfast or whatever the case may be. And we ended up finding them literally right before they was about to walk down some stairs. And I told them, like, y'all gotta go book a reservation time for, like, all the excursions you put. Like, even though you paid for it, you guys still have to go reserve a time for it. So we walked down together, and she wanted to go to this party boat that I booked for her, like, me and my man to go on, and the other girl, she booked her ticket by herself. But I was so drained for fucking taking care of her the day before. I was just like, bro, I'm not going on this party boat. Like, I'll swallow the $200. I really don't care. I don't want to go on this party boat. Plus, you guys both don't have a fucking phone, and you want to leave the resort with no phone. Your other girl only got $9 to her name. And, like, who's going to take care of y'all? Because I'm not doing it today, and my man is not doing it today. Like, we're tired. So she's like, nah, like, I want to go. Like, it's my birthday. Like, I'm not trying to sit around here and do nothing. Da-da-da. And I'm letting her know, I'm like, you understand that I'm not coming with you, and it'll be really irresponsible for you to go off the resort with no phone, and your homegirl only got $9, right? She's like, she don't care, she'll figure it out, she'll find her way back. So I'm like, you know what, this is my friend, like, I don't like arguing. I'm like, this is your life. If you want to do it, go ahead. But my big thing is, like, how the fuck are you gonna get back? If I book your Uber there, how are you gonna get back? So I'm like, girl, do you even know the address to the resort? She said no. I'm like, I love my friend, but sometimes she be tweaking. Sometimes you can't really, like, argue with people. You just gotta go let them be. So I'm like, all right, fine. I'll get you an Uber. Go ahead. It's your birthday. Go off, sis. Figure it out. And I just went and I just did what the hell I wanted to do. Like, I just went. I found my own group of people. I met this pretty girl right here. Like, this is all, like, a group of people that I met. And these people are so amazing. So, like, while they left, I didn't even know what time they got back. I don't even know if they got back. But, like, I know my friend, she went to, like, somebody in Mexico to go get her phone at least turned on. She paid, like, $100 for it. And she ended up getting her phone turned on. I said, babes, do not fry me. Because, like, what the fuck was I supposed to do? Wait in my room until you came back from God knows where to hang out with you? There's one thing about it, like, I'm that friend that I can't fake shit, bro. Like, if I'm unhappy about something, I'm gonna let you know. If I don't like somebody, oh, I'm gonna let you know. If you piss me off, oh, I'm going to let you know. Like, if you think I'm gonna sit here and be miserable, oh, you're fucking fried. We don't have to talk the whole fucking trip. I'm gonna have a grand time. I'm a great person. People love me. I'm gonna make new friends. And I'm not saying this because I had nothing against my homegirl at all. Like, I love her for infinity and to infinity. We both had 2 different personalities. Like, she's the wild card and I'm the mom, but it just tends to work. And we're the type of people that, like, yes, we have like disagreements, but we always seem to talk it out and work it out. And that's exactly what we did. So that night, after she texted me, I sent her a long paragraph because I was fucking tight, bro. I was like, me and Sean wasted the whole night making sure you don't choke on your own vomit. I guess your birthday, bro, but since you've been here, you've been third wheeling the shit out of me. I've been making sure you've been good from the jump, and I'm not saying that shit like you owe me shit because I'm just a genuine friend. But at the end of the day, bro, I'm not the type of friend that's gonna fake it with you. If I feel away, I'm gonna tell you and stand on that, gang. Like, you was fucking blacked out drunk, and I was crying because I was fucking overwhelmed with all the shit you had going on yesterday. And yeah, I'm gonna expose this bitch fucking her little stripper name. Nutella fucking pulled her panties down in front of my man. I ran on 2 hours of sleep and no food, no nothing. You was so busy worried about a boat, you didn't even book your excursions for the time tomorrow. Never in my life had I had so much problem in a fucking girl shit, bro. And she shorted me $46. Like, I didn't use your government. What you gonna do, fight me about it? I don't like you. I said it before, I'll say it again. I said it all trip. I don't like you. So the next day, my friend texted me. She was just like, you know what, girl? Me and you gonna talk about it in person because, like, the problem is clearly not between us. It's definitely a miscommunication between us. The only problem I have with is her fucking bum ass friend. The girl she brought here with no money. The one who's a fucking pick me, a follower. The one who fucking pulled her panties down in front of my man. She's my problem. So the next day we had ATV riding. We went there. We got there together, whatever the case may be. And my friend pulled me aside. She spoke to me about it. And she was just like, you know what? Her frustration is not with me. She's just very frustrated because the girl came with no money. And she's been breaking bread on the girl since she got here. And it's her birthday trip. And, like, there's a lot of stuff that she wants to do with me and my boyfriend because, like, me and my boyfriend and her is, like, really good friends. But she doesn't want to tag her along and then spend the bread on her, too. But I was like, girl, you better than me because I would have had her ass bedbound. Go on fucking timeout in the fucking hotel room and think about what the fuck you did. Fuck you coming out to Mexico with no fucking bread. But I guess she was just so concerned about, like, you know, her friend, like, being upset with her. And I guess I understand that because, like, at the end of you sleeping in a room with her, this, that, third. But as we're talking, her friend comes up to me. She was like, girl, what's the problem you have with me? The reason why she came up to me so hostile is because me and my friend was talking about the situation with her, like, texting. And the girl, I guess, went through my friend's phone while my friend was in the shower because she asked my friend if she can, you know, text her man on her phone. She read all of our messages of me talking shit about her. Girl, I don't give a fuck. I'll tell you that shit to your face. And I did. I said, you're mad immature. You came out here with no money. You pull your panties down in front of my man. You're a pick-me. You're sloppy drunk. You have no mind of your own. And you're fucking 24. Fuck is you talking about? Like, that's why I'm tight. That's my problem with you. You lost my key card. You lost my charger. Do I need to continue? And she still wasn't fucking getting it. Now it's time for us to go. And she would just say, oh, we'll talk about it when we, like, come back. I'm like, girl, I don't got nothing to say to you. Then she said some slick shit and my man heard. And she was just like, you know what, Khalid, don't leave it alone. Because, like, I was doing good, but she was fucking frying me. You think I'm gonna fucking argue with a bum? Go get your money up. Leave me alone. Because I came with $2,000 in cash and 5 bands in my bank account. You think I care? I never cared. I can extend my trip if I want to for another 2 days. Okay? Go worry about how the fuck you're getting back home after the trip. Who's picking you up from the airport? So we're doing our ATV riding, whatever the case may be. We had a great time. Now it's time for us to, like, head back to the hotel. And it's like, I'm trying not to avoid my homegirl, but it's not because I'm avoiding her. It's because I don't want nothing to do with her clown-ass friend, bro. Because I know, like, she's just going to piss me off. Like, her whole energy is going to piss me the fuck off. So I'm like, we just going to call it quits. We're going to separate or whatever the case may be. But I continue texting my homegirl. And I told her, like, it's really her. So I was just like, it's the $46. It's the immaturity. It's wanting to text her man knowing my phone was on 5%. Why the fuck would I use my last bit of battery on your man? Then he blowing on my phone and my man phone. Her pulling her underwear down in front of my man. Losing her key card. Not having fun. That's too much. Her whole aura just pisses me off. She just blows my mood. Like I said, you're better than me. I was leaving bitches in the hotel room if I didn't spend all this money to be limited. Fuck out of here. Like, I didn't come to this hotel to be limited because somebody didn't have money. Because I've been having mad fun since I've been here. Yes, me and you had a little bit of confusion, but that had nothing to do with me and you. It had everything to do with your homegirl. Because, like I said, me and my homegirl, we talk it out. We locked in. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to tell her how it is and what's up. And I knew she read our text messages, and that's exactly why I sent that shit again. Your homegirl's the problem, not you. Tell her. And I was like, I don't like her, and she can read it. She can read this again. Since you want to go through people's phones and shit like that. So day 4 of Cabo, this is our last day. And I'm, like, trying to convince my homegirl to just leave that girl in the room. Like, come jet skiing with us. Come to dinner with us. You know what I mean? Like, she'll be fine by herself for a couple hours. Like, go find some new friends. It's not that deep. You want to be broke and be on the resort? Go ahead. They got free food. It's all inclusive. They got free drinks. She will be okay. But my friend is just like so big on like she doesn't want to, you know, leave her by herself. And I'm trying to tell a girl misery loves company. Like, why? If she was a real friend, she would have told you, go have fun. Go have your birthday dinner. I don't have fun. I'm going to stay here. That's what I'm saying. Like, she wasn't a real friend for not communicating. She didn't have no money with you. Like, me and my best friend, I make way more money than her. And I'm not saying that to flex or anything, but it's like our version of half and half. I would never tell her like, oh, the hotel is $2,000. You put 1,000, I put 1,000. Because that's not half and half, knowing how much money we both make. If I make a certain amount and she only makes a certain amount, then I'm going to put down 1,200 and she's going to put down 800, if you know what I mean. That's 50-50. You know what I mean? But that's because we communicate with each other. Stop bringing random bitches on these trips out the country, out the state, whatever the case may be, and you barely know these bitches. You need to know their occupation. You need to know what their bank accounts be looking like. Like, I knew this girl was a bum from dinner when she shorted me my money. Like, there's certain things you need to know about people before you take them out the country. Y'all be so, like, I feel like people be so quick to want to show off that they're outside with a big group. Big group starts problems. The more people you have around you, the more things you got to worry about. And people don't understand that. I'd rather have one solid friend than a whole bunch of snakes around me, bro. And I peep shit so fast. Like, you cannot do no grimy shit to me because I pay attention to a lot of shit. Everybody be like, Kalia, why you so serious? Why you look mean? I promise you, nobody ever fucks around with me. Nobody plays with me because I pay attention. And I'm going to fucking figure that shit out before you even try to play it. Baby, I invented the game. You can't play the game. I made it. But I had a great time in Cabo because me and my man did everything I wanted to do. All I'm trying to say is less friends, less problems. Okay, this is the last video I'm about to make about it because I just see like a little bit of confusion in the comments. This girl showed me her bank account. It only had $135 in it the day before our trip to Cabo. I already posted that receipt in the video. She never gave me my $46 back, bro. Everybody keeps saying like, how is she a stripper and she don't got no money? She's not a stripper because she called herself Nutella. Her actual name actually gives grandma. Like, she has a grandma-ass first name. I'm not even gonna hold you. I saw a lot of people saying, oh, was it the girl in the green bathing suit on my highlights in my story? It was not her. The video of you saw me posting in a little group, it was not any of those girls in the group. Did I post her in my highlights? Yes. If y'all really want to be nosy enough, y'all need to go back and listen to a story time again and put 2 and 2 together and really play detective. Because she's dead in my highlights for like a quick 2 seconds. Not even gonna hold you. Some people were saying like, oh, your friend knew she shorted you. Like, your friend probably told her, like, you be the one that be taking up the bill, da-da-da. My friend had no idea she shorted me the bread because the girl texted me privately while we were at dinner. Like, my friend did not know she did not know she shorted me the bread until, like, 2 days into the trip. And that's when I told her, like, I sent the screenshots. I told her, like, yo, that girl that shorted me money. And she's broke. Like, she don't have no bread. Everybody was saying, like, oh, did she get her phone fixed? Up to this day, this bitch don't got her phone fixed. You know why? Because she don't have any money. The whole trip to Cabo, she did not get her phone fixed. My friend ended up paying somebody $100. Like, my homegirl paid somebody $100 so somebody can fix her phone. They got her phone to turn on, and her phone had cracks in the back, and they got her shit to work. So I'm pretty sure that girl gave them $100. They would have got her phone to work because her phone didn't have any cracks. A lot of people were saying, how did she get home if she didn't have no money? Well, my friend Little Stinkerbutt picked her up from the airport, and she gonna ask my homegirl, like, oh, is he dropping me home too? Bitch, after everything we done fucking did for you, you want to ride home too? So my friend was just like, bro, you got him out of your own at this point. Go ask him if he could drop you home. So she was just like, oh, can you drop me home? And he ended up dropping her home. But guess what? The bitch didn't even say thank you. Somebody said, oh, why didn't you fight her? Why didn't you fight her? First of all, I never fought in my fucking life. I'm not fighting somebody that's like 165 pounds. I'm 107 soaking wet. Are you dumb? And fighting somebody on my first day of trip, I got my hair done. I paid for that. I paid for my lashes. I paid for my nails. My bread. You think I'm gonna fight somebody and fuck all my shit up the day of my first day of the trip? You're fried. Talking about, oh, fight her because, like, oh, she pulled her underwear down in front of your man. My man don't want that bitch. Like, this man has been obsessed with me for the last 4 years, bro. We broke up and now we talking again. Like, come on. Come on. Somebody was like, oh, I would have fought her to get my money back. Bitch, if I really want to get my money back, I'm taking to small claims court. I'm suing your ass for pain and suffering. I got that text message saying you owe me $46. Oh, I'm gonna take your ass to court. I got your first and last name. You forgot you told me that shit while you was drunk, stinkerbutt. I want the $46 that you showed me during dinner. The money back for my charger you lost. The money back for the key card I had to pay for. All of that shit. I want all of that shit. And then some people were just like, oh, what's her boyfriend on the trip? Like, why didn't he give her money? Her boyfriend was not on the trip. That's not what I said. She kept trying to use everybody's phone to call her boyfriend. And we're like, bro, you calling your boyfriend so much. You so concerned of this boyfriend. This man is making sure you're okay. tell that man to send you some bread. I said, tell that man to send you some bread. My man said, tell that man to send you some bread. My friend said, tell that man to send you some bread. Tell that man to send you some bread. Hello? He was so fucking concerned why he ain't send you no money. Mind you, she did not apologize to my homegirl at all about not having bread. Not no, I'm sorry. Not no, I'll pay you back. Not no, nothing. All her excuse was, not everybody got money like you. This is why you don't take bitches out the country. And I knew she was kind of fucking slow when we was at dinner, and she was just like, oh, I was like, oh, there's an all-white party. Did you bring a white outfit? She was just like, no, I'm just gonna Amazon it when I get there. I said, bitch, what are you talking about? You're gonna Amazon it to Mexico? She said, yeah, I got Prime. I'm like, bitch, are you fried? Because you only drink half your drink. I'm confused. She was like, oh yeah, I did it before. You Amazon some shit to Mexico before? Then 20 minutes into the conversation, she was just like, yeah, she never really been out the country. All she been to for real is Jamaica and Canada. Then how the fuck did you Amazon shit how you Amazon some shit to fucking Mexico, you fucking liar? And then other people were saying like, oh, like, is my homegirl and her still friends? Unfortunately. But like I said, not my friend, not my problem. I hope my homegirl posts her story time, so like the algorithm could put 2 and 2 together. And when she does, y'all all just tell her to cut that bitch off, because like she's not listening to me. At the end of the day, like, everybody is not like the same. Like me, like, it doesn't take a lot for me to want to cut you the fuck off. I don't like being played it with in my face at all. None. My other friend, she's a very understanding person, and she's more of like, I don't know, like, she's very understanding, but she's also one of those girls that's gonna tell you like, well, girl, like, come on, bro, like, what, don't do that shit again, da da da. But I feel like with somebody like that girl that we fucking brought, she doesn't need no, girl, come on, don't do that again. She needs to get cut the fuck off, because like I said, she didn't think about how you felt for her to come to your birthday trip with no bread. So don't fucking sit here and think about her fucking feelings. Let that bitch the fuck go. There's so much other genuine people out in this world. Do not waste your time hanging with a bimbo. I blocked that girl on everything before I even fucking got back to the States. She wasn't gonna fucking notice anyway because she don't got a fucking phone. But with the amount of shares I've been seeing, I'm pretty sure this shit gonna end up on somebody's Twitter, Instagram, whatever the fuck. And she's gonna fucking see it. She's gonna know somebody. Trust me, she gonna know somebody. And everybody like, oh, you not scared, you not scared. I don't give a fuck. Okay? Because there's nothing I said I fucking lied about, because I had the receipts for fucking everything in my video. And I asked my homegirl if I could post the situation. I told her, like, I'm not even, like, trying to be on no funny shit, but this is a crazy ass story. And she agreed, and she watched the videos, and she laughed about it. And if you now finding my fucking page, just know I'm queen of I said what the fuck I said. I'm not taking shit back. I stand on fucking business. And I was never scared of nothing. Never cared. Never did. I say what the fuck I want to say. It is what it is. If you don't want me to talk about you, don't do no dumb shit around me. I wouldn't have to talk about you. And believes we call bitches like her chicken heads. Them have no sense whatsoever. So I never care to argue with you. Fuck out of here. Are you dumb?
Before we get back to the story time, I just want to point out that one thing that already kind of irritates me with this story is that this 20-something-year-old is in a position that is rare. She is beating statistics. She is a social media influencer, and she's able to make a good income for her age. But her peers and her counterparts who work in retail, because the girl that she is referring to, I did some research, she works in retail, so she's working a most likely minimum wage job, and she's 20-something years old, and she's still trying to figure out life. And I just think that it's unfair that you are in this position and you're putting others down in your age group that are living the average life, and you are one of the ones in your age group where you're living an above average lifestyle while putting down others that are living an average lifestyle. And that's part of this story that I don't like and I don't agree with so far. And this is a woman that is complaining because she had to pay $46. She was short $46, but she had $2,000 in cash. She had $5,000 in her checking account, and her boyfriend was with her as well. And I'm just going to assume her man that's not her man was most likely footing the bill. So I'm just confused on why she brought this to TikTok all over $46. And I'm not saying that it was right. I'm not saying that it was fair that this girl shorted her on this girls trip, but the situation is giving mean girl spirit because you're bullying this girl for being broke when you know that she simply does not have it and you do have it. So I just don't see the point in this turning into a story time for TikTok. Lastly, I understand her frustration with being the babysitter and the mother of the group and the trip, but it seems like she was okay with playing that role because she came prepared. And it seems like now that she didn't have the best time, she is wanting to throw that back up in her friend's face, the birthday girl's face, but it seems like she was okay with that. It seems like she was cool with playing that role, and now she wants to complain about it. And I think the only reason why she really made this TikTok story time is because of the girl and how she was behaving around her man. But again, why would you bring a man to an all-girls trip? Because all-girls trips, you know how they are. We're sharing spaces with each other, but she had her own room. So at any point in time, her and her man could have left that room. Even if it was just her man that left that room, he didn't have to be in that room with them when they were indecent. So I'm just confused about that as well. But let's go ahead and get back to the story time because the birthday girl, Anna, she ends up speaking out and she tells her side of the story on her TikTok.
Girl, I am not the girl who did not have no funds. I'm the home girl in this video. It was my birthday. It was my birthday trip. I invited her, Kalia, and I invited some other girl. And when the trip came, the other girl did not have no funds, which a girl I'm cool with. And it was like I was paying for most of the stuff, which I didn't have a problem with at first. But then it was like, okay, like, you understand? But it's like, ladies, like, if you do not have no funds, just don't go on a trip. Like, and I'm not saying nothing to bash the girl I went with, but it's like I would never do another girl's trip because of like this whole situation. It was like Kalia was mad, everyone was upset. It was like it was too much going on, y'all. This was my first girl trip, and I'm happy I experienced this because I know what to do, what to not to do next time, y'all. I'm supposed to be like really living my life, and it's like I just felt stuck, y'all. And me personally, like, I'm the type of girl that even though the girl I came with did not have money, I didn't want to leave her in the room. I didn't want to do nothing that I wouldn't want done to myself, you understand? So I kind of understood that like, she didn't have money, okay, cool, but I didn't want to leave her in the room and not, you know, keep her separated because she didn't have money. So I decided to stay with her. And that's when Clea was like, oh girl, let's go, just come out. I'm like, girl, I can't do that. Like, I just don't have the heart to even do that to people. All right, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all my part of the story because since y'all asking and I have worked in like a few hours, so let me just do this fast. I just got out the shower. So it was my birthday trip, right? We planned this about December. We paid in January, right? So I'll let everyone know, have funds. We pay for it already in January. I'll pay for it early, so just because you can have extra funds, you pay for it too early. My birthday is March 15th. So the dinner come right before we went to the flight. I didn't know that Nutella ain't have no money. I honestly didn't know that. You feel me? I didn't know. I didn't know she even shirted Kalia. So I'm finding that out days later. So I'm thinking everything all fine. I'm paying for Ubers and stuff like that because I just don't be worrying about stuff like that. So now I honestly didn't enjoy my birthday. I honestly want to do it over. Like, I honestly did not enjoy my birthday, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was so upset because it's like I came out here for a good time, and it's like I felt like I was just in the middle of everybody, like, because I wanted to be cordial with everybody. I don't want nobody to feel no way, like, and I'm a good person, so it's like I didn't want to treat her no different types of way because she is a cool person though. Like, I didn't want to treat her wrong because she don't have money because it was a point I was there in life. You feel me? Everyone gonna get there, you know, their time to shine. So I didn't want to like judge. So it was like I was there at a point. So I'm like, all right, you know, cool. But it was like at some point I was just like, I'm not enjoying my birthday because I really can't do what I want to do because you don't have the funds. You understand? And it was like, now what I do? Do I leave her in the room? No, I don't want to. Kalia's feel me out, but doing her thing. I want to have fun too, but it's like I don't want to leave her because at the end of the day we're in the same room. It was just too much. Like, I was paying for cabs. It was just like I was just so drained because it was like, is this my birthday or no? Like, it's not even my birthday. Like, and then when Kalia did not want to sit here and go up to my boat party, I was upset because it's like, girl, it's my birthday, and you know already the situation we going through. Like, just comes to my birthday. boat ride, and I wound up paying extra $150 because Kalia wasn't at the boat ride and she booked it off her phone. So I was just so like upset and drained. Like I literally wanted to go home because this was my first girl trip and I wanted it to go a certain way and it did not go as planned. Like I did not know my girl trip was gonna be how everybody else be talking about it on the internet. And I didn't think I was going to experience that for real. Like, I thought it was just a cat, but I actually experienced it in real life. And I was just like, y'all, I just want to go home. Like, I barely ate on the trip, y'all. Literally, I ate breakfast and that's it. Like, I was just so drained. I was just so tired. I just wanted to have fun. I did not eat. Luckily, I found, like, I met some people and we wound up going to a club. They wound up getting bottles for me. Like, men. You know, I met a group of men. For me, like, you know what I mean. And, like, it was just, like, I was just so drained. Like, I just did not enjoy my birthday, and I honestly want to do it all over again. Like, I just felt like I was just so drained. I didn't want to make her feel left out, and Kalia, I didn't want her to feel a certain way, so I'm just trying to be cordial both of them, and they both not talk to each other. So it was like, now I'm in the middle, stuck. What do I do? Well, like, it's like, Kalia saying this, she's saying this, Kalia being distant because of her, and it's like, all right, what the fuck? Like, it was just so much. I was just so over it. And it was just like, I was just drained because it's like, what if I didn't have the money? That was my main thing. Like, what if I didn't have the money? So I had to talk with her at the side, like, yo, bro, you cannot do this no more. Like, I had to talk with her one-to-one because it's like, at the end of the day, I know people go to stuff, but it's like, you should always have at least 600. At least come up with 600, 700. At least. I don't care what you got. You better stack all of them little chump change to the side. Do what you got to do. At least, like, it was just like, bro, come on, bro. And I was like, you have to call somebody. Like, we need money, bro. I'm not, like, it's like, come on, I have money for myself, but at the end of the day, I have to go home and pay bills. Like, I have my own crib. I have to pay bills. I have to pay this, credit card, this, that. Like, I have stuff I have to do. So it was like, I can't be, you understand? Like, just splurging, and I still got to go home. And, like, you feel me? Like, I didn't mind. Money is never an issue, but it's like, all right. We knew we was going on a trip. So it was like, no. So, y'all, honestly, I would say my trip was probably like a 5 out of 10. I had fun at the boat ride, though. My phone was broke. I had got my phone fixed because my phone broke at the pool party day 1. I got my phone fixed. So, my phone was the only phone surviving. Like, literally, my phone. And literally, when I got my phone back from the Mexican store in Mexico, my phone turned on, right? But it had no service out of nowhere. My phone is on. So, it's like, what should I do to my phone? So, I literally had to get a whole new phone today. Clear screen, everything, because if y'all look at my other videos, it was like, screen looked funny. My phone was done, so we was literally surviving off my phone, y'all. She had no phone. Phone blinked out, nothing. So my phone was the only phone. My phone. I was just so over it, y'all. I was still trying to enjoy my time because I was like, all right, I'm not gonna let that ruin it. But that had a part to why I didn't enjoy everything. When it's saying it, then it was like Kalia was being distant, so she was doing her own thing, and it's like I'm stuck. I feel like I was stuck in the middle because it's like, what do I really do right now? Like, I don't. It's like, I didn't think I was gonna actually experience this, but yeah, y'all.
In my opinion, the only one that should have been making a story time regarding this trip should have been the birthday girl, because it seems like she was the one that was footing the bill majority of the time, and she was the one that had to deal with the drama on the trip. So I'm just really taken back by why this girl made this TikTok story time, because she was just coming across as a mean girl and a bully, and she just wanted to put this girl down. And if the birthday girl wasn't tripping, I don't understand why she was making it such a big deal over $46. And it just seems like she just didn't like the girl for whatever reason. But like I said, I think it has a lot to do with how she was interacting with her man on the trip, which in my opinion, her man should have never went on this trip. And lastly, another thing that I also noticed with this girl Kalia's story time is that she talked about how, oh, you should just leave the girl in the room and come with me and my man on the jet skis in dinner. And I'm just thinking to myself, why would the birthday girl Anna want to be a third wheel with you and your man for her birthday? Make it make sense.
One thing I'll never do is go to war with TikTok, because why y'all found this girl? And somebody posted in my comments how they found this girl. Y'all some detectives. Like, what is NYPD doing? Because the way y'all finding people. Before I even get into it, a lot of people keep asking about my chains and my bracelets. I normally buy a new chain every time I go to a new country. So that's literally like, if I tell you where everything is from, it's going to be too much. Just know this green one I got from Cabo. And this is the only one I got from GLD. But back to her. I really didn't think y'all was gonna find her because I literally blocked her on everything. Like, she's blocked on everything. I blocked her before I even made it back home. Like, I blocked her on the 3rd day of the trip. Y'all found my homegirl. How the fuck did y'all find Keisha? I don't even fucking know. I didn't even use her real name in any of my things. But for y'all to find the other girl's Instagram, how y'all do that? Because I'm not saying she's a nobody, but she don't be on social media. Like, her account is private. She don't got no followers type shit. All I'm saying, gang, please do not bully this girl. She already got money problems. We don't need TikTok bullying her. I don't condone bullying. Like, I don't have any issue with her. We're not friends. We were never friends. Okay, you didn't have money on a trip, boo-hoo. I didn't even like you to begin with, so it is what it is. But for y'all to bully her, that's crazy. Let her be. Leave her alone. She's going through enough as it is. I was just telling y'all my story of, like, you know, my girls trip experience. That's it. And am I gonna delete my story? Hell fucking no. It's my page. Fuck is you talking about? My emote. My emote. Everybody comes up here and tell their story, so I'm gonna tell mine too. And I never lied about anything I said. I posted on my receipt, so it is what it is. Like I said, if you don't want me to have a story time about you, don't do no dumb shit around me and don't do no dumb shit to me, and there won't be no story time.
What I'm confused about is how people are saying I'm a wrong friend, I'm the bad friend, when the whole trip I stayed by her side. I was upset, I was mad, it was my birthday, but I still made sure she was there at the end of the day. Like, I made sure she got a ride home and everything. I made sure she was with me the whole time. I was frustrated, I had to talk with her. Nobody did not sit there and be mad and not have no talk with her. I had a whole talk with her multiple times, more than one time, and told her, like, bro, this is not acceptable. Like, you, for me, we had a whole talk, and it was an agreement. I'm like, bro, just don't do this anymore. I'm just annoyed. Like, I told her I'm annoyed. She knew how I was feeling. Like, I made sure she got home from the airport safe. I made sure. Like, I made sure she was good. Like, when I ate, she ate. I had to pay for all the cabs to get our phone fixed. It was just massive I was doing that y'all trying to say I'm a bad person or a bad friend. I never, bro, I calmly told, like, I'm like, yo, listen, I don't want to leave her. I'm not going to leave her in the room because everybody been there before. Like, everybody could be there. It's like, I was not judging her, and I did not leave her aside at the end of the day. And it was my birthday trip. So, people trying to say I'm this bad friend. I only made a video because it was a video made, so I had to say my part. And in the first video I made, I calmly said I did not want to leave her in the room because I'm not the type of person. I'm not gonna do that. Like, because if I was that type of person, a bad person y'all trying to make me seem as, I would have left her in the room and have my fun and just not kid. She have no phone, nothing. I had an understanding. I'm a very understanding person. But at some point I was getting frustrated because it's like everybody's acting weird. It's my birthday. I'm not having fun. Like, I'm just spinning. I'm not having no fun. I cannot, like, it's like, y'all have to understand where I'm coming from at the end of the day. And I even had a talk with each other yesterday. Like, she came to my house to get something. And I had to talk with her. Like, bro, we both know this how I felt. Like, for me, it was like an understanding. I'm not the type of girl that's going to sit here and just post for no reason. I posted because y'all was getting my name mixed up with Nutella. And I had to clarify. Because they was commenting my videos like, oh, give her money back. I'm like, what is y'all talking about? So I made to clear my ends. Like, I'm confused with why y'all trying to say I'm this bad person. I'm a mean girl. I'm not a mean girl, bro. You can ask any one of my friends I be around. I'm a cool ass, humble ass, fun ass person. I don't ever, bro, I had no problem paying. As y'all see, I was paying for her, right? But it was the point I got frustrated because at the end of the day, it's like my phone broke, your phone broke. It's all right. Who gonna keep paying? Like, it's like, all right, now some of you have to call somebody. Something had to be done because it's like, come on. I'm supposed to be having fun right now. Like, it was a lot of frustration and overwhelming. You understand? Like, all my friends know I have no... What? Yeah, I got you, bro. But I didn't... And one thing, I did not know she came on the trip broke. So I don't know why people going around saying I knew. I didn't even know that she shared it with Kalia until 2 days into the trip. I had no clue. I started figuring out she was broke. And I was like, all right, I'll pay. Like, I wasn't like, what? I was paying for cabs and all that. And I really was not pressed about it. So, please stop trying to make it seem like, you feel me? Like, because in all my videos I made, I never tried to say, oh, Nutella's a broke, try to play with her name. I calmly said I'm not trying to be funny towards her, but it's like, just don't come on a trip if you're broke, and that's understandable. You understand? Like, what if I didn't have the money? What we would have did? Simple. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna say this is my last part of the video. This is my last time making a video about the situation. I'm gonna just say everything in this one video And that's it. Because I'm honestly tired of talking about the situation. So, boom. Okay. I don't know where to start. Hold on. So, this thing where people is trying to say Kalia was basically watching over me on my birthday and I got too drunk, so that makes me irresponsible or whatever. What? First of all, I don't know what y'all go out the country for. If it's your birthday, if you've been in a fight the whole day and you go out the resort, you're in the resort having fun and you get drunk and you feel safe enough to get drunk because you with people, you're not by yourself. Now it's a difference if I was by myself. If I was by myself in a resort or, with somebody I feel like I wasn't trusted with or whatever, I was not getting drunk like that. You understand? I was with my friends and that's what friends is for, to help each other, right or wrong. So don't make it seem like what? Like, if you're my mans and you come with me out the country, of course you're gonna help me. It's a bus. We're gonna help each other out. So don't make it seem like, oh, I was so irresponsible and I wasn't what? Because I had fun on my birthday. It was my birthday, and like I said, I would do it again. Two. After that, the day after my birthday, when it was the boat ride was already paid for in advance. The boat ride was paid for literally in advance before even March came. The boat ride was paid for. So why am I switching up plans because I got drunk the night before? No, I'm still gonna go have fun. So Kalia did not want to go. I was like, oh, whatever, bro. It's whatever. Cool, you can stay here. I'm still going. I don't care if my phone broke. I don't care. Feel me? I don't know about her. I don't care if my phone broke. I have money. I'm good. I know I'm good at the end of the day. You feel me? So it's like, I'm like, listen, give me the Uber to my boat ride. I don't have the phone, but I don't care. I'm still going because I'm not going to be sitting in the resort because my phone is broke. And bad enough, Kalia, she already knew what was going on. Like, she already knew that the girl didn't have no funds and I already get aggravated. Because it's like Kalia and her man was already doing extra excursions. And I was like, bro, I want to do extra excursions, but I'm not going to leave her out. Like, I just didn't want to leave her out. Like, I didn't, feel me? I was like, so I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to do my 2 excursions I did pay for in advance. Feel me? So I'm like, all right, y'all already doing your own thing. So it was like, why would I sit here and be bored as hell? And she already got some fun. So I was like, book the Uber. I'm going. I don't care if my phone broke. And guess what? I had a time of my life, even though my phone was broke. And I still got back to the resort safely and soundly. Because the first day I met people at the resort. I met mad other girls and I met people. Like, it was a whole group of I met mad people. So we still had contact. For me, I had them on Instagram. And even after I got my phone, we were still talking or whatever. So it was like, I felt Gucci. I was like, I'm Gucci. Like, you feel me? Hold on. So yeah, after the boat ride, I had to go pick up my phone. My phone was broke the whole boat ride, the whole day of when I came to Cabo. So I got my phone. My phone was acting crazy. It only worked on damn Wi-Fi. It was weird as hell. So I was only texting Kalia when I got to the resort or whatever I was doing. So it was like Kalia was distant already because she did not like Nutella. So it was like, like I said, I was like the middle person because it's like Kalia's being weird. She's having an attitude towards, cause she don't like Nutella. And it's like Nutella saying this, that. It's like I was just in the middle and I was so annoyed. I honestly wanted to go home. Like, I wanted to go home. You feel me? I really wanted to go to help him on my birthday. Because it's like, how everybody acting dumb on my birthday. So, I was more upset with Kalia because it's like, bro, even though you helped me yesterday as you should, you're my friend, you still not trying to hang on me because of Nutella. It's like, at the end of the day, I'm your friend. If you're not cool with Nutella, okay, cool, you can still be around me. Do not act funny because you don't like Nutella, so you acting funny towards me too. So that's when me and Kalia had a little thing. I was like, bro, I text her, she texted me, like, what happened? Then that's when she told me that, Nutella shorted her money. I never knew Nutella shorted her no money, y'all. I did not even know Nutella had no money. I didn't know nothing, y'all, because at the end of the day, I'm not watching no female pockets. You feel me? Because I'm thinking we booked it in advance. You should have money or rip, like, because I know I was good. You feel me? And it's like, I just turned 23. I should not be watching next girl. So it's like, bro. So that happened. So now, after the boat ride and stuff, it was just like so distant between Kalia. Kalia wanted to meet new friends, and I'm like, bro, how you meet new friends and you got your friend here and you're just not trying to link on me because I'm with Nutella? I was just so mad at Kalia, but we wound up talking it out. That's when we had a conversation, talked it out, and I was like, it's cool, whatever, bro, whatever. So I was still doing my own thing. I met people on the thing. We wound up going to the club. I still had no phone, but I have funds. That's all that matters. The funds that really matter. F the phone, the funds. Now, here comes the ATV riding thing. We all go in the same van or whatever. You know, I was talking to Kalia, but it was like minimum because she still didn't like Nutella or whatever. It was the whole thing. It was like minimum. We were still talking. It was cool. We were still talking or whatever. It was just a lot going on. It was just Kalia don't want to talk to Nutella was trying. It was just too much going on. I was like, all right, I'm over this whole trip because it's like I don't got time, bro. Like I don't have the time. You feel me? I have nothing else to say. But the thing about it is, don't try to make it seem like I did something wrong by getting drunk on my birthday. I could have stayed. Listen, and think about it. We're not safe nowhere. Anywhere you go, this could happen. You get mad, drunk, pissy, drunk. It don't matter. I'm in Cabo. I'm going to have fun. I'm in a resort. I'm having fun. I paid my money. So I'm going to have fun. So what happened? I'm still good. I'm good. I woke up good. Oh, okay. But yeah, I don't know what to say, but that's what I have to say because y'all not gonna come in the comments to make it seem like, oh, and me and Kalia is still cool, like we're cool. We talked about it, we had a conversation, we had our disagreements. It was cool. I understood why she was doing this thing because I thought she was mad at me, and she was like, no, it was her the whole time, bro. But I was still like on some girl. I was still there though, like, y'all. It was just too much. And yes, I did have a talk with the girls. Like, girl, you cannot do this no more. This is not okay. Like, you have to call people for money because I cannot keep funding you. Like, I have no problem, but it's like, it's my birthday trip. And I'm like, I'm on right now. Like, so y'all, yeah. This is my last video talking about this. I'm not talking about this no more because I'm tired of talking about it. It is what it is. I just know how to maneuver moving forward. That's all for me. Everybody experience things in life. This was my first girl trip experience. It wasn't the worst, but it wasn't what I expected it to be. So I'm not gonna say heck like I didn't have no type of fun because girl, that pool party was fun as hell. The ATV was fun, you know. But it was just like if you know somebody had funds, it would have been more experience. You understand? So listen. Where the friends at? Cause we need to go to another trip. Like what we doing? I need some new friends or something. Like, we need money. But I'm trying to go to Dubai again. What we doing? Dubai, Jamaica, wherever. Aruba. Let's go to Aruba next. Me and Kalia might go to somewhere else next. Because we both have money. We're good. Like, we never had no money issues. Me and Kalia go out all the time together. We know what's wrong with us. So, yeah, y'all. I'm tired of talking about it. Please stop talking about it. I'm done. I'm tired. And that's just that. That's just that. It is just that simple. And like me and Nutella do not have no issues. We do not have no issues. It's just that simple. It's just like, you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna say what I have to say regardless because it's the truth. Because Kalia made the video, I made a video after because I had to clear my end. Y'all not gonna be playing with me on my videos, commenting, talking about give Kalia her money. Excuse me? You got the confusion wrong. So that's why I made my video. So yeah. And that's just that. This is wild. Yeah. I'm done.
Clout is one hell of a fucking drug because the moment you start doing better than bitches, now all of a sudden you got enemies. I'm talking about all the snakes in the tall grass start showing their face. I'm just confused on all these lies coming from, and I don't see no proof. Because every single video I talked about, I see receipts. I post my receipts. All of a sudden my boyfriend beat on me. What? I have not seen a single bruise on any of my body parts. Yeah, I'm mad I called this girl out for coming to a girls trip broke. Okay, and I said what the fuck I said. I'm not taking shit back. Are you dumb? Everybody that's piggybacking off of my story time, y'all getting views off my name. It is what it is. Y'all can twist and turn the story however the fuck y'all want to. I got the receipts. It went down how it went down. It went down exactly how my highlights was posting. If y'all was on my Instagram, y'all know. I got millions of people fucking agreeing with me and only a few fucking hundred people just talking out their ass. One thing about it, I be sleep peacefully. Like, I really don't care. You start getting more followers than bitches, all of a sudden they tight. You start coming up from bitches, all of a sudden they not trying to fuck with you no more. Now bitches become your enemies, okay? What they always say, the top be fucking lonely as a motherfucker, ain't it? And I ain't even up there yet. But if bitches are showing their true colors now, it is what it is. Before TikTok was TikTok and it was Musically, I been getting clout. I been have hundreds of thousands of followers. I used to be Facebook famous. I literally go viral by accident. I went viral over crying over my ex-boyfriend. Not even the person I'm speaking to now. I go viral because I'm pretty and I talk shit. But everything I talk about be facts. But I just let y'all do what y'all want to do. Y'all can twist and turn y'all stories however y'all want to. At the end of the day, I'm Gucci. I get paid. I'm sitting pretty as fuck with my pockets heavy. It is what it is. Keys to my own crib and all. It is what it is. I wasn't gonna make another video about this whole Cabo trip situation, but not y'all trying to attack me and my man like we didn't take care of these girls while they were drunk. Because who do you think carried her out the pool? Not me. Not me, who only weighs 107 pounds. Who you think carried her to the bed? Out of the wheelchair because she couldn't stand up. Not me. Who you think carried her to the bathroom while she was throwing up? I couldn't carry her, so it wasn't me. Who you think watched her when I had to go find her room so I can get her supplies from her suitcase? Like I said, I asked her if he can come. She knows him. We're all cool. Not y'all mad at me because I decided I didn't want to go on a party boat after I spent my whole night before taking care of her. Baby, I wasted a whole night on my trip. I wanted to relax. And so I told her not to go. She wanted to go. She wanted to turn up. She said it was her birthday. Okay. I had a conversation with her. I said it was irresponsible for you to go without a phone. She said she still wanted to go. Okay. What you wanted me to do? Pin her down? I'm not going to nowhere I don't want to go. I'm not going to fake it for no friendship. I really don't give a fuck. Y'all might be the friend that's gonna, oh, okay, I'll go because it's your birthday. Girl, I don't care. If I don't like something, I'm not going to do it. If I don't want to go somewhere, I'm not going to do it. And my homegirl never said she had a problem with me not going on the boat. She knew I didn't want to go. I'm not a party person. I don't party every single day. I party like once a month, if that. I was sober my whole trip. I took a couple drinks, but I was walking a straight line my whole trip. And then y'all trying to make me feel bad because I called the girl out for shorting me money and losing my charger and my key card. Girl, get the fuck. If somebody you didn't know shorted you $46, you would have been tight too. You don't know this girl from a hole in the wall and now she talking about she owe you bread because she didn't want to send you the full amount. Now all of a sudden I'm a punk because I didn't fight the girl for pulling out her underwear in front of my man. Baby, I never had a fight in my life. Are you stupid? You think I'm messing up my hair, my nails, my face for a little what? A little 1-2? Then people saying, why did you go on the trip knowing you didn't like her? I literally met this girl the night before the trip. Our first interaction is when she shorted me my bread when it was time to pay the bill. And why the hell would I cancel the trip when I paid my money for it? Y'all so mad at me talking about why did you bring your man? Why did you bring your man? I was not going on the trip by myself. And my best friend couldn't go on the trip. They wouldn't approve her vacation time. When the trip was booked, they already booked the trip together. If I had booked the trip by myself, I would have been in my room by myself. So I wanted to bring somebody. And it's a good thing that I did because my friends got so drunk, they couldn't even remember what room number they were in. She didn't even remember what the hell happened after I dragged her out the pool. But all of a sudden, I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy.
And again, one thing that I noticed about Kalia is she had already separated herself from this girls group trip before she even got there because she said that, oh, my best friend couldn't come, so I decided to bring my man. And right there, it just seems like she wasn't okay with the girls that were going. She knew that they didn't have the same vibe. And I don't see anything wrong with not wanting to drink, not really being a big partier and things like that. But you have to know who you're going on a trip with, because Anna is the type of girl where she likes to turn up. She's a party girl. She likes to drink. And you also have to be aware of who you're taking trips with, because you may not vibe well with them on vacation. And it doesn't mean that you did anything wrong or the other person did anything wrong. It just means that you're not going to vacation well with them. And that's okay. So she was saying that something in her told her not to go on this trip, and she should have just trusted that, because now this entire thing has really blown out of proportion, in my opinion, because this is all over $46. And like I said, if anyone should have been upset regarding this girl's trip, in my opinion, it should have been the birthday girl, because that was the reason for the trip. And she's making it about herself. She's making it about her her man. She's making it about how she had to babysit on the trip, but it seems like she was okay with that, which was why she prepared. And I assume that the reason why she was willing to babysit was because it was her friend's birthday. So I'm just really confused about what her true intentions were when it came to this trip. And also, Nutella, the girl that she blasted in her story time, is now speaking out, and she's saying that Kalia lied.
But how do you feel about it? Because when we seen it, it kind of gave Mean Girl and all that extra stuff. Like, what happened?
Yeah, level 30's been.
Like, majority of the stuff that she stated was a lie.
Wait, who?
I'm gonna tell my story. Kalia. But I'm gonna just play a voice note first, and then y'all gonna just see the rest after.
Okay.
But
this is a voice note from Kalia?
From Anna.
Not to come on the trip $135 or less than $500. It don't matter, bro. And I told you that to your face. It was never nothing. Nigga, I made a video on TikTok because Kalia made her video and it was getting mixed up. And I told you that yesterday when you came to my crib. I told you. I made a video.
Hold on.
I literally told Kalia when she was wrong, and I told her, like, bro, all that stuff is in the video is not true. She said, oh, well, it's too late. I'm not deleting the video anyway. So what I'm supposed to do, go fight her to, take the video down? I'm confused. I told her she was wrong, and then she still made one video. So then I made my video, stitching it because I had to say my part of the story. And anything I said, I could say to your face. I never said nothing to where I couldn't say to your face. How I felt on the trip, you know how I felt. Yeah, I both knew how I felt on the trip.
So yeah, that's just a little snip of our conversation that we're having. But I'll be posting.
Hold on, before you keep talking, the ones who was on the live, who I see y'all request, but we're gonna put y'all up like after Nutella, so like we could just talk or whatever. Because let's just give Nutella like her time. So you had, why did Anna reply like this? You had asked her like why she.
I asked her. I was like, why are they like saying like things that never even happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then like saying like, prices like $100. Like, why are you saying that? Like, that's not even true. So Anna had to be like, oh yeah, it's not true. She's just making up stories.
So 135 is not true?
No, like I had 135 in my account, right? But that didn't mean I had 135 for the trip. I had my credit cards. My phone broke. So how can I use my credit cards? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot with that. That's why I'm going to put my video out.
Oh, you have your video coming. You have a video.
Yeah, I have a video coming. So that's why.
Is Kalia Kalia is not your friend?
Kalia is not my friend. But I knew her prior to the dinner.
You didn't meet her prior to the dinner, you said?
I met her like on FaceTime and like through text message 2 months ago before the trip.
Oh, so you didn't just meet at the dinner.
Exactly.
So you and Anna are
and I have my receipts to prove that as well. Because she even invited me out.
The Kalia girl invited you out? Before the trip?
No, to like Alpha and stuff.
When was this? Before the trip? Like,
yeah, before the trip.
Oh, so y'all was kind of acquainted, basically. But she made it seem like she didn't know the girl, right?
Right.
Before the trip. So you saw all the videos, like you saw everything?
Yeah, but I'm gonna let y'all know more when I post. So y'all should repost and everything.
So that's crazy. Wait,
so,
when are you posting?
When I posting? Yeah. By tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. So you and Anna still friends?
Yeah, we're cool.
You're still cool with her after this? Yeah, well, y'all had your own conversation.
Like, from a distance, you know what I'm saying?
But you don't feel like it could be the same way? Oh, they're sending you so much roses. It's so nice.
But yeah, I'll tell you guys more. I gotta leave right now.
So I waited a few days to see if Nutella was going to post her side of things on her TikTok. She has yet to do that. And to be honest, I don't even feel like it's necessary. It's clear to me that she had a financial plan for herself when she went on this trip. And if I'm thinking back to when I was in my 20s, I can personally understand where her mindset was with trying to squeeze in a trip outside of the country and really just scrape some things together to make it happen and get outside of the country with just enough. And I'm assuming Nutella thought that because she was on an all-inclusive resort that she wouldn't need that much spending money. So $135 plus some credit cards, that makes sense to me as a 20-something-year-old. Please do not get in my comments acting like you don't know what I'm talking about, because I know the internet is a place where everyone is rich and everyone has lots of money. But we're thinking about a 20-something-year-old. And yes, it was risky. No, I don't agree with it, but I can understand where her mindset was as a 20-something-year-old. The entire internet did not need to know her financial situation, and that's what I don't like about this entire situation. I think Kalia could have handled this situation better. She could have handled this situation in a more mature way. And if she really wanted that $46, if she really needed that $46, she could have asked that girl once they got back home, hey, can you give me the $46 when we get back home? Because it was clear that she didn't really need it on the trip. So I didn't understand why she was hounding this girl and why she was all upset with this girl over $46. But like I said, I think it really has to do with how she was interacting with her man on the trip, which again, it brings the question, why was her man, who's not really her man, on this trip at all? So it just seems like Kalia separated herself way before she got there, way before the trip started. And that's where all of this drama really starts for me. I don't think it starts with the $46. I think it starts with her man coming on the trip, and she had her own plans outside of the girls' trip. So that's pretty much all that I have regarding this video. I would love your thoughts and your opinion. And if you have any advice that you want to give the younger girls that are in their 20-somethings, please comment down below. If you're new here, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you will be notified for when I upload, and also give the video a thumbs up, and I hope to see you in my next one.